There we go. Hey guys, and welcome to Speed Force Racing. Sorry we're a bit late starting, technical issues on my side, I do apologise. We are here with GP2 for round 5 here at Spain for them, as we now head into the session. We have two other commentators with me today. We have the normal person who normally does a Wednesday night, which is James.
Hello.
And somebody who has done it before James joined, it is Alex.
Hello.
So they're all here tonight. Hopefully you can hear them. I think you can.
Well, they're definitely hearing me. I don't change my settings. So.
But yeah, so we are here now, ready to go into this. We'll give you the championships in standings and all the point things in a second. Just to say, if this stream does crackle or does go off, then I do apologise. It's my internet, my side. It's nobody else's.
Would you like me to run down the standings for you?
Go on then, because I don't have them up.
I do. So we have Yaram in P1. He is on 59 points. In second on 48 points is Golden Crimson in the Renault. His teammate behind him is on 44 points. That being Electro Dan. Behind them is JB Hogan, Sophie, Laser Lord, Colours the God, T. Jonas, Virus, Ryan Cut, Leroy, JB. Then it's David. Then it's Crumpets, Clarky Boy, Ryan Van Doom, Joe, Hesh, Rocking Kid, Leon. In the constructors title, it is currently Renault leading with a blistering 92 points, but only just behind them in 84 is Toro Rosso. Following them, McLaren, Haas, Williams, Mercedes, Racing Point, then Alfa Romeo, then Red Bull, then Ferrari.
Scented Crumpets is on his way out of the pits now. I've got no. Oh, what's it called?
Game sound.
I've got no engine sound.
And that's the same
Me
with me.
neither,
Just the same.
We've all got no engine sound, guys.
Wow. That's fun.
But at least we're here.
Yeah.
I can hear like the commentator around the ground.
Yeah, same.
I can hear that. So we've got Scented Crumpets out first, then we've got Clarky Boy following him, and then Yaham, I believe. No, it might be Joe,
Yeah, it looks good.
and
Fair
then
enough.
Lord JB.
It looks like quite a few are going out on the softs, which is a risk,
Well,
I would say, to start with.
I would disagree. I would disagree. I think it's doable. I think those people in the soft tyres, so they just have to make sure they get pole position. That's the main goal. Some people went on softs last night. By the way, news from last night: the GP3 race was null and void. It doesn't count. So it was a duff week for the GP3. They'll come back next week at Monaco. So technically they've only done 4 races. Anyway, so Crumpets begins his lap now in the Ferrari. Guys, you've been here more regular than I have. How's the season gone so far?
Yeah, it's very so far. Yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. But it looks like we have the people just storming away with it. You've at the front, as you can tell. When you look at the championship standings, it looks to me like the Renaults have just blown away with this. Like Golden Crimson and Electro Dan have just gone away.
Well, they're not winning, so they are not running away with it as of yet.
No, I mean in the constructors, they're flying away. In the actual championship, they're there or thereabouts, but Yarum is
I don't know, man.
Really
I don't know.
quick
They're
in
only
that one.
leading by 8 points.
Well, yeah, now they are, but
The corner just before the second DRS straight. Do you reckon that would be a problem for
it was on Monday.
drivers?
It was last night with Lee and I believe Dr. Special Manager you, but Crumpets is about to come across the line now. This will be the benchmark time, obviously, for the other drivers to try and beat Crumpets. Yet to finish a race, just at the standings, you get to cross the line with a 120.5. Who was next? Did you guys say, guys? Because it's a big indicator.
Clarky Boy, and he's in the pits.
So, Leroy's round in the Haas. Ryan Van Doom's retired from the session. But I don't know where Leroy's span.
No,
Oh,
do
off goes Hesh. He's back on now, but he went
Oh, it
off.
is that second DRS straight, mate. You were right. It is going to be an issue. That's why
Lee
you
has
always stuck.
gone. No, Lee has the corner. Lee's coming up to is the one I meant.
118,
Uh,
118.5 for Yarham. He just goes quickest.
But that personally, that second sector for a driver is very challenging if you do not have the right setup. You'll lose so much back end grip just by too much too less downforce on the wings. You'll lose the back end grip so easily.
Crumpet to spun it. Crumpet to spun it,
well,
and it on the
according
second
to
DRS
according,
straight.
according to my my board, he's on the hard tires, but I see supers or softs. So he must have set his time on the hard tires. Considered times there, but Electro Dan splits the hard times. He goes on the medium tire and does 18.7. So time for Electro Dan, but I assume he'll go into the softs sooner rather than later.
I don't think maybe
Scented
not.
Crumpets has come off in the DRS
Uh,
straight.
Surely he will be though, mate, because if he's not, he's played his best lap early on in the session.
Yeah, I
So
would.
that's not great as
Yeah, but I wouldn't come
Virus
on.
goes third.
Yeah, but I wouldn't come. I wouldn't go on the softs at all in this.
Dan Tan
Like
has gone seventh.
there's two opinions on this. How's it? What do you guys think? Do you think soft tires, not soft tires? I personally think soft tires are the way to go.
Coming from a driver's point of view, it depends how well you can manage your tyres, really. If you're
It's not a massive heavy tire wear track, is it? So
no, but if you're pushing for what 35 laps straight, then you're gonna wear your tyres down very, very quickly, especially with all the corners as well. Especially your front left and your rears are gonna just run away in the loss of grip because you're always like turning left, well right basically most of the time. So I reckon the downfall is either gonna be tyre wear or tyre temperature on this track.
Yeah, when you looked
well,
on when you thought about it on Monday night, so this was division. This is GP4. I know they're completely different to other leagues, but for them, the people who won the softs only managed 7 laps of racing, and then all had to come in. So
yeah, but the hards are a solid tire. They can last a while. Laser Lord does a smashing time on those softs. I expect at least the top 5 to all be on soft tires, especially the Renaults and Electro Dan and
yeah,
Yaram has already gone for it. You know, I think they have to match each other to stay in the fight.
yeah, but I would
But I
say,
don't know.
but
I think the mediums are a
yeah.
lot faster on this track than the softs.
I think it will go mediums. I think this proper strategy to go for is mediums to hard. Is mediums to hards.
Yeah.
Guys,
If I was honest.
let us know in the comments what you think about this one, because there is disagreement in the commentary box, which is the best kind of disagreement. No one wants to hear the same opinion twice. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yellow
Clarky
flag
spins.
sector two.
Clarky spins. He's back on now.
Oh, whose mic is that?
I think it's Alex's
Alex.
mic.
What happened there?
Oh, your mic
Your
just
mic might be
crackles.
crackly.
Oh, I knocked it against my shirt. I apologise. But watching King David in the Red Bull, he's run out of. Well, he's not using any ERS, so he's on an outlap. So I'm just currently seeing those warming up his tyres.
Rocking Kid almost lost it in the third sector.
Very easy to lose it in the third sector.
Yeah.
Will Hesh get out the way? Yes, he does. Sorry, we just.
This time, and he goes pole with
What
a
a lap.
118.168. That is a tenth quicker than Laserlord.
Interestingly, Graham, he's decided to go out on the medium tyres, perhaps regretting his original decision. I mean, does that maybe get us to think that he was sandbagging that original lap, and perhaps he left
Maybe.
space there for improvement on the mediums?
Possibly, but different drivers have different strategies, really. It just depends on how the driver feels on that tyre.
Obviously, Toro Rosso Sorry, mate, you gone?
People in the comments are saying medium to hard's best strategy, and then Dominic, who is a GP, who said did softs, mediums in GP4, and
Lee goes fastest with a 118 flat.
yeah, and tried the hards but couldn't make them work. So basically, people are saying it's mediums to hards, and then the one Division 4 driver said he did softs, medium, and then tried the hards.
Yeah, I did that.
Interesting. Sophie puts it fifth.
Fifth with a 118.7.
It's gonna be tricky tonight because there's so many in GP2. There's so many good drivers
King
who
David
are
goes
good.
first with a 118 flat again.
Good luck for everyone. Ryan Cut goes fifth. I mean, the consensus here for everyone is softs right now. The only people that haven't set times on softs are JB, Yarham, Colours the God.
Ryan Van Doom.
Yes, but he won't be setting a time at all because of an incident. Interesting, this is a good time for Toro Rosso to bounce back with there being no teammate for good old Electro Dan. No Golden Crimson tonight. Should pay dividends for Toro Rosso in their hunt.
Yeah, I think Toro Rosso have a good chance of getting back up there.
As Electro Dan, speaking of him, is off in the gravel. Certainly not what he would have been wanting. He was pushing on that lap by the looks of it, but those tyres are done. So let's see what JB can do. I know it's on his outlap right now, but he's opted for a different strategy than everyone else here. At this point, he's setting himself up for a low qualifying, I feel. So for the fact that everyone else is on a different commander tyre now, apart from Colours the God, who's yet to set a time, is this the right strategy from JB, considering the rest of the grid have gone for a different kind of tyre, and you're possibly going to be at the bottom no matter what?
In the long run, yes, because not only will he have the life in his tyres, he won't have to stop as many times, so he'll be able to jump a lot of places within the pit window. So, as long as he stays out of trouble, he should be fine.
You can do a soft start, a soft start hard here. JB, I was more thinking about qualifying, because if you qualify not 17th, overtaking here is notoriously difficult. That might ruin his race. I mean, if I was JB seeing the rest of the grid go on softs, perhaps even if I didn't think I had so much pace, I would still swap to the softs and perhaps do a... Oh, JB span!
He saves it though.
Good man, good save. Laser Lord goes, pops it first. Look how close the top three are, boys.
Yeah, Lee and King David are separated by 7 thousandths of a second, and first is 4 thousandths of a second.
Clarky boy on his first lap goes 6th fastest. Good job from him.
You know, this is an interesting strategy from Colours the God. He's opted for a 5-minute window and then goes out on mediums.
Yeah, I mean, luckily the circuit isn't too long, so he could perhaps go for a different tyre set. This qualifying's gonna be interesting because I think that I think we should expect Yarm and Electro Dan to hop up the field.
Yeah.
Here comes Colours the God though on his lap on the mediums. This should be a good indicator of how quick he is, because if he can get even up to like 11th or 12th, that's a good lap from him.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I think a 1:19 is kind of pushing it on the mediums, and has he invalidated his lap? It might appear so.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, he has.
So now he can opt for a different tyre set. Perhaps that gives him a time here to think, no, maybe I should go on softs. JB, though, stick into his initial gut.
Out on his medium tyres as well.
Dantan just goes quicker on his lap by a second.
I don't know if that's the right thing, you know, for JB.
Why?
Because overtaking here is notoriously difficult. Everyone else is on soft tyres. I think you should run the softs and just try and get as high up the grid as you can. Because everyone's running the same strategy as you. You'll be alright. You're gonna, because how difficult it is to follow around here, he's gonna get eaten up in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
It's-
then you've got to look at it from this point of view. If he can make the mediums last, then it means he's got less time to go on the hards. So realistically, he's might be on the perfect strategy. We just
Depends where
have
he
to find
finishes.
out.
Here we go. Where's he gonna put him? Goes, it
Oh,
stays 14th fastest.
Here goes colours then.
19.6.
Colours invalidated his lap
Yep.
before, so Colours is going for another one. So Colours will be keeping on his tyre.
Mhm.
If I ever want outside top 10, I do the reverse strategy. I go hard to softs. That's my opinion. So I've got my phone there.
I am here.
But Rockin' Kid goes pole by 4/10 of a second. Good job from him in the Mercedes.
If it's anything like Monday night, I don't think JB will be happy to start near the back. It's a bit like what Racing Podge did on Monday. He had a mistake because one of the drivers went too slowly, and he started near the back. And he was in the race for he crashed out on lap 28, but he was in the race for most of it, and he just could not get up to where he needed to be. Could not be there or thereabouts at the top. If you get.
I'm currently interested in Colours' lap. I think this is going to be a big indicator. JB's there. Will that distract him? No. He keeps a very calm line to. This is possibly the most difficult corner. And it did happen. I was going to say it's the most difficult corner, and that may have lost him a couple tenths, maybe half a second there. That's not what you wanted.
I think with JB going wide, that might have just put him on edge a bit. But he opts to stay out though, so I'm just going to stay on board with him.
He goes 10th. That's not the worst. But I wouldn't expect him to stay
with a
there.
mistake as well.
I wouldn't expect him to stay there. Is he going to continue?
He's invalidated his lap.
Yeah, JB's come in, so he's deciding maybe now he's done enough and just going to stay
He's
in.
got that. Oh, he has just got enough time to get out if he wanted to. Just.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the cusp.
Oh.
Fair enough.
So if he went quickly, I'm going to try a lap on the softs. He has that time. Personally, I would if I was JB, because again, I think track position and everything over here, strategy, not going to make too much of a difference. Everyone's on a one stop anyway.
It goes
so
Ryan.
I think.
Fifth.
So, yeah, everyone's tightening up there, and later Lord's on to 7th position for me. Oh, he gets a little bit tail happy there. Might cost him a couple tenths, but yellow flag, sector 1.
I think that might be colours of the rainbow.
Colours of the rainbow.
It's Yarum.
Why am I right? Colours the god, sorry.
It's
I'd say you're
Yarum.
making
I've
a
just gone off.
I thought you were just making a really cute nickname for him then.
No, I genuinely just had like a 5-second moment of forgetfulness.
So JB is opting to stay in the pit lane then, but here comes Laser Lord. He improves by 2 tenths, but doesn't get a position out. King David is stuck in some traffic behind Clarky Boy. Rockin' Kid's looking good right now.
Leroy goes second, and he's only a tenth off of pole. Only
Where's
a tenth.
Yarham? It's a Williams who's off. That's JB already. Oh, JB's retired.
Whoa!
No.
I think Ryan cut. Oh, Ryan cut and
And a bit of a lag
uh,
there.
Virus just went inside of each other.
I think the ones to watch right now for me are Yarham and Electro Dan. The two topping at the championship fight. They're both on laps right now and they're so close to each other. The times are going to come in one after another. And in 5 seconds it's going to be the end of qualifying, so anyone that comes across the line in 2 seconds and 1 second, no one that can cross the line, so that means it's the end of qualifying for Rockin' Kid, Ryan Cut, Tony Crumpets and Joe Fan. But here comes Yarham on those super softs. What am I doing? It's 2018 all over again. Here comes Yarham though. Pops at 6. Electro Dan pits it. He wants a fresh set of tyres. Interesting strap.
Sophie is going to come across the line and she goes 6th.
Good luck from Sophie. Here comes T. Jonas.
Haven't spoken to him at all yet.
King David on pole.
That's
He just
quite,
ninth.
that's quite fascinating, really. The top four are all separated between each other by 1/10.
Here comes Virus. Goes 8th fastest. Clarky Boy has not had the lap of his dreams. He's bailing into pit lane. Hesh is currently on a lap as well. I think he's the last person to do a lap for us here.
Yeah, he is.
Where will Hesh finish? He's running out of VRS now. He's got a few seconds of DRS. Now puts him P15.
Unlucky
That is
for
the end of
him.
qualifying. We're just waiting for Clarky Boy's pit crew to get him in the box, and then we are done. But King David takes pole from Rockin' Kid from Leroy. And it's not Haas second in a row. Good result for Haas.
I reckon Haas might run away with this. As long as they stay out of trouble, I reckon they can win this race.
Does one of you guys want to take us through the championship standings?
I thought you already did that earlier.
No, not check the qualifying results.
Yeah. So we have King David in first. In second, we have Rockin' Kid. In third, we have Taze Leroy. Fourth, Laser Lord. Fifth, Ryan Cut, 18. Sixth, F1 Sophie. Seventh, TMC Yarham. Eighth, Razor Virus. Ninth, Clarky Boy. And in 10th, we have Dan Tan. And outside the top 10, we have TNR
Jonas. To Jonas.
Sorry. Scented Crumpets, Colour the God, and Electro Dan. Then we have Hesh in 15th, Lord JB in 16th, Joe Fane in 17th, and in 18th. I didn't get to see that.
Ryan Van Doom. Very interesting though.
Yep.
Big hitters like Electro Dan, they're outside the top 10. They get fresh tyre choice. It's raining.
And it's
Why
raining.
didn't they go softs? I don't. That blows my mind. It's their strategy out the window.
Will people know that it was raining though?
They can check they can check their screens.
Ah, fair enough.
It depends if people actually check.
Yeah, probably. Some people probably don't, but
That's down to the driver though. That is a driver error.
yeah.
I think Electro Dan, JB, they've all made mistakes here.
So what do you think then the strategy will be for this one then? Would you how
It
many laps?
depends.
If how many so on the intermediates, what would happen with them? Any?
You'd have to one stop at least.
15.
That's
Yeah, I
what
reckon it'll be like 15.
It's full wets. Full wet conditions here, and we don't need to get to the tyre choices because clearly everyone should be on full wet tyres, and overtaking was difficult here before, but now guys it's going to be a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, predictions now then.
King David,
Yeah,
based off that.
it's gotta be.
Unless Rockin' Kid can get a blistering start, he's the only person that can really ever go at him.
I reckon me, Laser Lord, and then King David.
Maybe the reason that Jordan and Johan was slower is because they opted for wet strategy, so could that help them? And could we see a crossover point, but guys, there is no sense of clear skies right now.
Maybe it could clear up, because there is still 33 laps of racing yet to do. But I reckon this track's going to be very tricky in the wet.
Guys, just ride on board. Look at the spray from either Rockin' Kid, Laser Lord, like you could barely see anything.
No, I would say
You have to pick
maybe.
your moments.
Sorry, I'd say maybe we would go to intermediates, but not to dries this race.
Doesn't look like Joe Fane is racing because every time I look at him in the pit lane.
Yeah, he's not racing. No.
But King David will take us around then to the start. Do you guys want me to take you to the start procedure, or do one of you two want to do it? I don't mind.
I'll let you know, man.
Sweet, just make sure. Okay, does one of you guys want to look through the middle of the grid as well, just in case there's any incredible accidents?
Yeah.
So
I'm on board.
James, where you going?
I'm on board with Thames.
Alright,
If they,
I'll go further
whoever's
back then.
streaming, look at King David. Whoever's streaming, look at King David. Just so the fans can see the opening part of the race. Here is our drivers now. They're lining up towards their grid positions. It's fully wet here in Catalonia. A race that's been renewed for the 2020 season in real life. And here, but we're waiting for Ryan Van Doom, who's in ghost mode right now. Hopefully that changes. Well, I suppose it's just because everyone's coming through. Yep, there we go. We're all sorted out. As we wait for Mr. Ryan Van Doom to get to his pit box. Here we go, guys. Green flag.
Here we go.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And the lights are out and the drivers are away here in Catalonia, with King David making a very good start. Rocking King getting a bar of oversteer. The two Hasses seem to... Oh, Leroy's going to go for the move on the Mercedes as well as Nathan Orley's on the inside. Will this be a sandwich? No. Leroy's allowed to go around the outside but can't make anything stick. And right now, everyone's held position in the top 4. Yarham's Clark position, Clarky Boy. But here comes Sophie at the inside of Clarky Boy. Clarky Boy's had a nightmare. Anything going on in the mid-pack, boys?
Honestly, you can't see a thing. I'm just riding on board with Ryan right now, and you just couldn't see a thing. And
Ryan's
clipped Hesh, I believe it was.
Crumpets us round. Drama. Electro Dan's already up to 11th, boys. What a start from him. But David kept the start. Here comes a Mercedes of Rocking Kid at the inside of Sophie. He's got into the gravel slightly and that's slowed him down. He's got to keep it going though. Sophie up 6th position. Good drive from her.
From Lord JB to Rocking Kid, there is a battle. It's absolutely amazing to watch.
Trumpets is round again. Not this day in the Ferrari. He's retired already.
Electro down almost lost it. So Rocky
Cut and Sophie. Guys, look at Yarum. He's already up to 4th.
Leroy tried to get past David into the last corner. Well, he won't be too far away now, but he tried. As we have
Rocking Kid.
What's happened? Oh, he spun it. Oh.
Rain Virus is actually inside the Mercedes, apparently.
As Ryan Cut and Virus having a duel for all duels.
Is it just me seeing them touching?
Yeah, I'm seeing it a little bit.
They are. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa, what happened there on my screen?
This is a spectator glitch.
Yeah,
it's a spectator glitch.
No.
It's a spectator glitch.
I can still see it now. I can still see it now. Oh.
They are technically battling on track, and this isn't actually happening.
Oh, guys, you can all see it.
Apparently the force winter is now scraping his front nose.
Laser Lord, what's the position you are him? Laser Lord's got Sophie is...
has just gained the position on Laser Lord.
Should be delighted with it.
Right behind Johan.
Should be delighted with the start she's had.
Absolutely, and King David hasn't got away here, but there's a mistake from Leroy, and that's allowed King David to get away. As we can't even look at the Mercedes or the Racing Point because it's a glitch. So unfortunately, we can't look whatever they're doing.
Oh, Clarky Boy's round.
Clarky Boy is round. You're right. Electro Dan hasn't got off to the start he possibly wanted to. He's down in 12th. Whereas now the Mercedes and Force India separated a little bit, thank God. Sophie with the fastest lap though, she's killing it right now.
1:37.0. So
she is gaining time on Yarham as well.
Yaren's also gaining time on Leroy though. I think those two are the two that are fastest.
I feel like Lee might be holding Yarham up a bit right there.
By the way, what a race from David so far. Sophie though is pushing on right now. JB's up to 9th. T. Jonathan in 10th. Electro Dan is somehow still 12th. Rocking Kids back into the pit lane. I think that's we might see him retire now. This is 2 pit stops for him. Yeah, wing change again. Apparently this is his first pit stop. But big guys, the biggest winners so far is actually JB. He's gone up 7 positions, so what a start from him. Good start from JB.
What a start. As Hesh nearly hits the back of the Jonas and he goes straight through and brings Electro down with him.
Sophie's got your arm. She is killing it right now, Williams. They're going side by side here. I don't know whether I recommend this. I think Yarm's just got to give it up. Or he collects the back of her. I don't know if there's any wing damage there.
Nope.
No I think Yarm's just got to give it up for now. Leroy's closing in on David though.
Yeah, I don't think there was any wing damage in that, but good move from Sophie.
Sophie is definitely the fastest.
Yep.
Personally, I think Sophie drives a lot better in the rain compared to everyone else.
Well, Leroy, it's the fastest lap there, so maybe that's an indication the track's getting faster. It doesn't look like it though. I think that's just free air being a thing now. As King David doesn't look the most comfortable, but because of other things, external things happening, he's been able to get away a little bit. But now, I expect Leroy to start closing in a bit more.
Yeah, I think Lee's slowly reeling him in, but then he just loses time in the corner. He just doesn't have the grip.
Tell you what, Ryan Cut and Virus are getting close together again. Hope it isn't like glitch. Oh, there is a thing. Okay,
Never mind.
we can't spectate those two. Can't wait for the pit stop. I mean, look how close Leroy's getting, guys.
Yeah, he's closed the gap down now by 3/10.
Lawrence doing alright.
Ryan Cut has got the lead done on Razor Virus.
Here comes Dan. JB behind them. Electro Dan now trying to get in the points past Hesh. Don't think he can do it though. Tell you what, Leroy looks a lot more comfortable in this particular section of the circuit.
Oh yeah, he certainly does. And Electro Dan gets moved done on Hesh.
These drivers are doing a spectacular job here to find overtaking opportunities wherever they can. Yarm's getting oh no! The Mercedes of Ryan Cuts lost the position back to Virus.
And maybe Dan will get through as well. It looks maybe Dan will get through.
JB's off a little bit there. This might allow Electro Dan to go for the move.
Here goes Dan.
In the slipstream, obviously no DRS in these horrible conditions. JB gives him the squeeze as much as possible, and JB might have to concede that yellow flag. Sector 2. What's that? Oh, it's Rocking Kid.
Dan gets past. So well done.
I reckon Lee's struggling right now with the dirty air.
Speaking of dirty air, Hesh there goes onto their tarmac, and JB now down to P10 in this race, but he'll still push. If he can follow Electro Dan, I assume Electro Dan's quite quick. As long as he's in the free air, as you can see him begin to get away from the other guys behind him. If he can, if JB can follow him through, Stu Jonas is off.
Lee's right on the back now.
Oh, he's thinking about going for a move on the outside. Can't do anything about it. What a race you've seen so far, guys, considering the conditions. As Dan's hand closing in on the Mercedes, but Leroy is as close as you can get right now. What you guys, do you think he'll go for a move down here?
Yeah, I think so. I reckon he might try and dive it, and Lord JB gets moved down on Electro Dan.
Electro Dan seems to have made a mistake because he's 6/10 lost to JB. Leroy, though, on the leader, nothing doing.
A bit wide.
Hesh in the pit lane, and Leroy has lost so much time there.
Yeah,
so you're right there, I think. King David, though, got a bit wide there, and that's going to allow Leroy to catch all that time up.
Laser Lord is now on the back of Yarham as well.
JP and Turdan going at it. Even those two have caught up to Ryan Cut.
Has gone on to the Inters.
That's a bold choice. I don't think they're ready yet. What do you guys think?
I reckon it could still be a couple more laps yet.
As now we're seeing Leroy possibly closer than ever, near a straight. Oh, this could be the move, guys. Keep your eyes on Leroy. Might have to go around the outside of David though, which he won't want to do. But he goes for it around the outside there, but he might run out of room. Yes, King David there, good defending from the Red Bull. I don't know how Leroy will feel. Oh, that one. What do you guys think about that? Was that fair defending from David, or David makes a mistake?
Oh, they cut the wheels, and Lee gets the move done.
He does indeed. Safety's in. So maybe it is intermediate time. But here comes King David. Going for the move again. Leroy with a bit of lag there, and that just allows King David to go around the outside. There, good move. Leroy's going to try to stick it up the inside though. Nothing doing. It's just intermediate time. Surely. There's no way that that's taking sorry. Yarham's in. Intermediate tyres are on. Into time.
As well.
This could help bring people like Sophie into the top 5.
So is Electro. Clarky Boy is going on to be interested in Wing King. Tin Artigenus is now going into the pits, and I believe he is going to go into the interest as well.
Guys, I think all yellow flags again. It's rocking kids. This day continues to be not great. I think David and Leroy may have made a huge mistake here, especially Laserlord as well, because Leroy's going to box before him, and the pit won't be ready.
Unless they double stack.
They're too close for that, surely.
Oh, a bit of a risky move there from Lee. Slightly bumped him as well on the side.
Oh, I didn't catch that one. How about you, James? I tried you both called James, this doesn't help. But King David there, perhaps now this is a sign that his wets aren't really working for him. Are they going to dive in? Leroy does, David does, Laserlord will he follow suit? He stays out.
No, he stays out.
Did you see what happened?
Razor goes in, stays
yep.
on.
Got it.
Hello?
You got it? You okay?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ryan Van Diem, I believe.
I'm gonna check the stream. Hang on, I'm gonna check the stream. But yeah, you keep commentating. It seems to count on camera.
No, I'm still here, everyone.
Sophie is up into second.
Are you?
Sophie
okay.
is now up into second.
No, I've been here for the last like 40 minutes, but basically my mic keeps cutting out every like 10 minutes.
Lovely. Hash versus the fastest time. Mate, Sophie, P1. Now effective. What has happened? I mean, you may have mentioned this, though, but what has happened to Sophie's race? She's now the prime person to win this one.
After the last couple of rounds, I think she'd be happy with that.
Her strategy is really paying off for her today.
One person on the strategy hasn't paid off for his Electro Dad, then in P8 his rival Yarham, P3 but net P2. Electro Dad's just got to keep pushing now.
Do you reckon Laserlord's going to come in with that?
He has to, mate. He's lost. Sophie's caught him by about 3/4 seconds. He can't be losing that. So he'll be in, surely. He should have went into that before. I think he should have been the first one to risk it, but he didn't want to do that. Haas didn't want to pull the trigger, and unfortunately, they didn't. But Sophie will take the net race lead here in Catalonia. What performance will take the race lead there. Where will Laserlord come out though? I'm saying near Dan perhaps. Sophie though was fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
No, I would say he'll come out about 8th, near JB.
Perhaps you're right.
And he
You might be spot on, mate.
in
7. So I was 1 off.
Dan though want to get that position on Laserlord for sure though.
Ryan cutting out on the back of Hesh.
He's currently 16 seconds off the leader, Dan. Not where I'd want to be right now.
Oh, Hesh runs slightly wide to a long right-hander.
Ryan
And
Cut's gonna send
one
it.
ties it up the inside, and the move doesn't stick. But he's hung it
Nah.
around the inside, like an outside line here. Oh, slightly gets forced wide there
Good
by
touch.
Hesh. We go wheel to wheel, still side by side, and Hesh is still up in front.
Hesh
So, I mean,
though.
Ryan Cut drive.
Yarum now within a second. Obviously no DRS yet, but if the rain's
Hesh had
halting up
no.
at lap 9.
Hesh had to back out there, otherwise there would have been an accident.
Perhaps Sophie isn't the fastest in intermediate conditions.
She's been caught rapidly by Yarham.
Yeah, the gap is closing.
Retrodan though. Retrodan's rapidly catching Laser Lord.
Righty arm.
So-
For goodness.
But it's such an interesting race. We don't know where it's going to go, do we? As Yarum now 6/10, no 8/10 from the lead of the race. No DRS yet, but there are so many close battles on track. Electric Dan beginning to push now in these drier conditions. Guys, we are. Laser Lord could be in trouble here, and you could see a Renault overtaking him in 1 or 2 laps.
Hesh is still on the back of Ryan Cut now. He's made a mistake and I believe he's lost some time. Now Clarky Boy's on the back of Hesh.
Clarky Boy should get this down the straight if he's smart. It's battle oversteer though, it's not going to help him. He sailed last time he but didn't. Yarum though on this lap, couldn't really seem to make any ground on Sophie.
I think the dirty air might be harming me that time.
We have Leroy closing up, so he's closing in on that battle for the lead.
This should be interesting. No
Yeah.
track extension penalties as of yet.
Let's try and do we have to... We have quite a few warnings though, but no, as you said, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few warnings. On lap 6 it looked like there's quite a from then on it looks like there's quite a few exceeding track limits. But I reckon that's just from where the tyre has just been worn.
Laser Lord's
Interesting
looking
now.
slow. And Electro Dam's
He is
close.
looking. Yeah, Electro Dan's been hunting them. Yeah, Electro Dan's also caught 8/10 on Sophie. Yarum's gone backwards. It's... Electro Dan though, we want to move on as soon as possible, really.
He thought about it for a second, but nothing came of that straight, unfortunately.
I think about doing it down the back straight though and just move on from Laser Lord. JB's a man struggling in these conditions. He's lost 6 cents to Electro Dan through the intermediate period as Sophie Albert's in the fastest lap. So I get a nice helicopter cam now here to see the battle for 7th between Electro Dan and Leroy, Laser Lord, sorry. Here we go though, with the slipstream, track dried up, you can see a dry line now, kind of beginning to appear. Is Electro going to go for the move? I don't think he's close enough, and that's going to anger him. Another lap behind the Haas. All those Jack and Jones logos we beginning to annoy him as we got this long straight that kind of has an incline, and they both kind of get the same kind of. They don't really break or close in each other at all, same distance. And for me, Electro Dan needs to kind of hurry this up now if he wants to move on to his race. He goes a bit wide there.
Clarky Boys are on the back of Hesh once again.
It is a worry for Electro Dan though to get a pass because he definitely is quicker. Electro down.
Yeah, Electro Dad's faster, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't seem like he, at this stage of the race anyway, it doesn't seem like, it just seems like he's missing something, you know what I mean?
I think he might be lacking a bit of confidence in the rain.
Lawrence looks fast as lap now.
In the rain, you have more of a chance of spinning out and ending your race rather than doing like dry. So I think once the drivers can conquer their fear, I reckon they'll do quite well.
Just too far away where it really counts on that back straight.
Lucky Boy's now 5 tenths away from here.
Here he goes, and can he actually get
Going
past?
down rapidly. The move is done.
Contact made.
Hesh slightly tapped the back of Lucky Boy.
He's gonna just get washed out there. He took the wrong line. Electro Dad now a lot closer to Laser Orb
Yeah.
than he was this time last time. I think it was 6 tenths, now it's 4. So we've been able to keep clean through that part of lap. That was the part of lap that really harmed him. So now perhaps he could set up for this straight, but I'd say probably the back straight would be the better one to get the move done. But he's got a good line through there. He's probably going to think like this now, guys, because he's gonna have to. This is the best opportunity he's had. He's going to send it down the inside. Can he make the move stick? It's going to be close, side by side they go.
Nope.
Not really going to go side by side through, and Electro Dad, oh, he's going to try and hold it around the outside now here. It will turn to the inside eventually. He's going to try and swoop around and Laser Lord lets him have it. Set the flag, yellows in sector 3. Leroy, it seems had an issue. Yeah, it was Leroy in the house.
Yeah, he just spun the
Laser
car.
Lord's,
So.
Laser Lord's already 4 tenths behind Electro down here, but Hogan is straight line speed will be an indicator. P7 for Electro Dad though here, and Yaram, he's been to miss out here, but Leroy, he was a man that you perhaps think could have got in that top 5. He said it again, spins! And this wing's gone. The Haas had a nightmare, and now Electro Dad will be coming up against him here. Team Haas on the second row of the grid. So now 6th and 7th in this race, but it's going to get a lot worse for the Haas team. We're on this team, yeah, Leroy, let's say it's all through. Terrible day for the Haas.
Yeah, I
Ryan
think.
Cut.
So you go.
He's still on the back of Lord JD.
I think you cursed him, mate, when you said I think the Haas have got this in qualifying, because they definitely haven't got.
Yeah.
I don't think they got it in the race. You guys can see the dry line now begin to happen here, to appear, but you always made another mistake, and that might give JB back P9 here because he's under pressure from Ryan Cut. Ryan Cut's as close as he could possibly want to be, but unfortunately makes a mistake in on the ripple strip, going into the straight, and nothing he could do. JB though, he'll want to get past new boy ASAP. And then he does. The Mercedes! That's got him inside of JB, what a move! And JB's forced out wide there. JB might not be liking the moves from Ryan Cut, but you have to say that was pretty smart from the Mercedes.
That was
You're right.
very, very good move, wasn't it?
JB, the yellow flag, set to 3. It's Leroy. Not loving the conditions.
He's out, I think.
If you had to pick a lap for them to change onto the dry tyres, if you had to, if it says it's going to keep drying as it is, when would you think they would do it?
20.
All everyone is the quick.
Around 20.
We're having it now.
I don't know. Leroy now is in the pits.
Yeah, I tell you what, Yarm's caught right up to Sophie. Yellow flag, sector 1. It's colours.
Leave the car.
Understandable here. Ryan Cut though. We've not got away from JB. JB's under attack from Clarky boy. JB will want to take points in this weekend after crashing out last week. Oh, what a race we've had, guys. This wet weather has served us up a treat. Sophie's that's the fastest lap at Grand Prix. It seems that what Sophie's doing is like saving our ERS and our fuel until Yarn gets really close, and then she just pelts the fastest lap out.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think Yarum is perhaps she's luring Yarum into a false sense of security here.
Oh, sector 1, we've got a yellow flag out. Don't know why that is.
Sector 1 and 2. Have a look. It is don't know. Appears to be Rocking Kid. Either that or the game's just having a moment. Oh, no, there is a car off. Who's it?
Could be Google's car. I don't know, anyway. We'll keep you posted and up.
Clarky Boy is now right on the back of your JB.
Yeah.
And the arm team to clutch up to Sophie once again.
I do think that Clarky Boy has it in him to overtake him on down
It's
the
stopped raining. It's stopped raining.
Yep,
It's going to be slick soon.
I think medium tyres could be a push. I think it's going to be hard for us.
JB goes mistake, and here he goes. Here goes Clarky, and he's straight down the inside. And is he passed?
JB will try and hold it. Can't do it. Yes, he can. Side by side to here, not where you really want to go. And Clarky has no room there by JB. Good move from JB. Slam the door shut. Will Clarky pick up going up the inside? Yes, he will. JB probably didn't see that one coming, but that's twice. But JB has been overtaken to that zone there, and Clarky's just been forced a bit. Interesting. The track's not dry enough yet, guys, but it's stopped raining.
Who do you think
Which changes the entire. I think it's got to be someone like Electro Dan, in my opinion. Someone that's, you know, giving chase. The sun's out. But I think the one set I'd say it's possible to perhaps try and push mediums, but I don't think it'd be possible.
Personally, it depends if it goes to like lap 20.
T. Jonas is in. Is this?
You can do 10 laps.
Is T. Jonas in for the dry tyres? Surely, but this is very early in my opinion. He's in for mediums. Testing the fastest lap strategy, but I don't know how to feel on. Either way, in these very wet conditions still here in Catalonia, nowhere near dry enough yet for me, boys. What's your opinion?
No.
I reckon he will struggle.
Yeah.
You can see the spray getting kicked up here.
In my opinion, I would have waited like 2 or 3 more laps and then gone in.
Because again, on this game, you can't really wait until the DRS is enabled, because that's not really an accurate time on this game. Sophie's the fastest up here, so the track is obviously getting faster. Electro Dan making a slight mistake. Electro Dan is one I would understand going in. Not yet, though.
Side by side they go. Let's have a look. Clarky stays behind, so Clarky stays behind, deciding not to battle with JB as Rocking Kid's in, so Rocking Kid in for some, probably.
Fucking kid here, got nothing to lose.
Yep, going mediums.
Well, I think they're not going to make it, but that's my personal opinion. Sophie appears to have disconnected.
Here he goes then, side by side, and Clarky Boy gets past JB, does he?
Sophie's left the session.
Yes, he does. Does he? Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Guys, the race leader's left the session.
Maybe she had some problems in.
I can't even write her back either, so.
Oh, it's drama.
What?
So that's drama because Sophie really did deserve to be up there battling for the lead. Hopefully she can get back in.
She should be able to, hopefully. As Hesh now goes onto the
Sophie's
hards.
joined. She's back. If she can get back in her car there, let King David through. Get back in that car, Sophie. Still get a podium today. There are flags.
Oh, she's left.
On Sophie's left. Doesn't look like she can get back in the car. And that's the end of her race.
Oh, it's Hesh spinning. Hesh
Yellow.
is spun. On the hards.
Well,
There is a.
Well, that be cause for a
Jonas
safety car.
has no front wing.
Gee, Jonas has made a
I'm
mistake.
moving straight.
If I take the one I go, actually that's Hesh still. Yeah, it
No,
is.
that was
It was Hesh.
Oh, was
Just
it?
trying to get, yeah, it was Hesh just trying to get his tyres warmed up. Colours. The tyres aren't ready, are they, boys?
No, definitely not.
It's like now Dan and take Sophie's Ghost. This will promote Electro Dan to P5. Electro Dan can still walk away with the podium here, guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. He
Yeah,
could
but
definitely walk away and play.
will he though? If he has to come in and pit for normal time for.
Everyone has to pit. Everyone has to pit.
Yeah, but will he come in first
Everyone
though?
doesn't make a difference, mate, because he's not that far off the lead anymore. The gap states that he is only 14 seconds. Sophie's back, so this could put pain to what I just said. Can she get back in the car? Oh, that is Colours to God. I was like, Rocking Kid's made a mistake as well. The drive's not ready. Oh no.
Let's have a look.
Sophie back.
Nope, she's not back. Oh, Electro Dan's left.
I think that just puts Electro Dan.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to see. Everyone who was interesting is leaving the session.
Dan Tand and Johan are both in the pits.
I think this is too early, boys.
Going on to mediums. And
No.
Dan Tand is going into mediums as well.
I think something people like King David and that. Hesh is retired.
Why is that then? Let's have a look. Into corner, into sector 1. Oh! Colours just hits his
Yarn's already
teammate.
struggling. Yarn's already struggling.
Colours smacked into the back of his teammate.
Ryan Cut's overtaken. Dan's hand. I think King David's run a masterclass here, guys. Sophie's back, by the way.
Laser Lord has overtaken Electro Dan.
Hopefully Electro Dan can
Electro
get
Dan.
back.
Yeah, if he doesn't, he won't score points. But Sophie's back. And I don't think our race is over yet, boys, because I think people like Dan's hand and Yaram have gone in too early. The track's not ready. Bad hand to put pain to that he span.
Yeah. No, I do think it's ready. Maybe next lap it'll be ready, I think.
Mate, you see how gingerly people like Yaram that are driving around. Oh, Rocking Kid spun again on the pit exit or entry. It could be drama for the cars wanting to go in the pits here and
F1 Sophie Electra stay out for another lap.
I'd say that's the right move. After King David also said that on the lap. Right, this is it. I think next lap is not be ready.
You can, yeah.
That's my personal opinion because I don't think you can see how gingerly if you've just followed with Ryan cuts all over the back of Yarn, really.
Electro Dan's
Clarky
back.
Boy's in.
Electro Dan's back.
Thank
He's in
God
his
for
car.
that. Can he get in the pits? Can he box? Oh, he's going on for new inters. The game has absolutely ruined him. Oh no. DS enabled as well, so that kind of implicates Sophia and that. Are they still out a lap too late? Who knows? Oh, Dan's race has been put into.
Time is perfect as well.
Has that Ryan Van Doom's had an issue?
For Sophie, I would say if she comes in now, she will come back out in about 5th. So,
I'd say you're about right.
but it's a long pit stop though.
The one yellow's flags. It's Clarky Boy on those new mediums. The track isn't ready yet, boys.
Yeah, it is, there's no spray coming off the track.
But drivers are still struggling.
That might just be with their temperatures.
Perhaps here, but Yarn's going through gingerly still.
Oh, Sophie's gone off.
Sophie,
She
I
has to
think
come
she
in this
must be
time.
thinking about pitting now.
She stayed out.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, oh no. That's going to cost her a few seconds, but she's in. David's in on mediums. Here comes Sophie. Electro Dan's back, but probably has to box again because the game stuffed him. stiffed him and they put him on the inters again. But Sophie's out. Behind Yarum. Can David stay out in front? Sophie, still in the battle for a podium though, as you come up close to Virus and ahead of Downtown.
Yeah, but Danton on the
He
quicker
comes
tyres.
out in
So.
fourth.
So in the battle for the podium is Sophie.
What's he done here then? Here goes Clarky Boy and Ryan Cut. Around the outside.
There's Clarky Boy.
Oh.
Ryan Cut giving him no room, but Ryan Cut got a bit wide there. Might be a bit washed out by the scorner, didn't get the right line. We've been wrong. But the dirty F for Clarky Boy is just too much. He gets pushed out wide. Can Sophie begin to push on now here?
And JB's caught up with
If you
him.
look
So.
Gap to leader. It's only 10 seconds. I know I say only 10 seconds. But that's not the worst case scenario. It's a battle for the lead now between King David and Yaron. DRS are enabled now. This is where the first bit of DRS we're going to see, and that is on the battle. Yaron goes fastest lap. King David doesn't even have to pump the fastest lap in yet, so that's so Sophie's in again. That's interesting.
We'll check if it's
What's
front
she
wing or
thinking?
anything.
What's she thinking? There's no way she's going back to Inters.
Oh, she was
Retired.
tired.
That's interesting. JB though, possibly feeling a bit better on the drives. I know he was telling me before the race he doesn't like the wet conditions. He's now in a battle for P6. What's the race from JB?
Oh, we've got sector 1. Crap. Yellow flags. Sector 1.
She retired. She retired.
No,
mate.
there is a two-way battle for 7th. No, sorry, for 6th. 3-way battle, sorry. So this
I watch out for
might
JB.
be-
You know, he's very quick in the drive. He's come alive now in that Williams. Williams can still get a decent result after today's Grand Prix.
There's still 10 laps of racing left to go, so we'll have to see if he can get past them. Maybe he could even get a podium as well.
Yellow flag sector 1 and 2. Surely that's for Ryan Van Doom. King David the fastest lap now. He's doing quite well in the dry conditions it seems. He didn't look too quick in those intermediate conditions. Downtown starts his fastest lap. Pretty interestingly though, will Yara make it to the end guys? 13 laps. You're calling it, you're pushing it.
Yeah, probably not. You could just do
Who's
it,
that?
I'd say. But JB now
JB's
back.
gonna
Does he get DRS?
JB it doesn't open his DRS, so maybe he was just outside of the detection point. Rocky boy though, close to Ryan Cut, JB not out of this one either. So keep your eyes on these guys. So the main battle is if your arms in to lose and launched. Just time electro down the intersection. I think it's just him giving it up for today. Which will promote why it's Ryan Van Doom starting intermediates. He's not running any ERS either. I didn't know any better guys, this is on 0 lap old intermediate tyres. So Ryan Van Doom isn't even in the race.
No, a question from DCG Division 4 saying if you lose connection, you can rejoin as your car again. Then, just like as like, can you join back and rejoin?
Yeah. We've
Sorry,
seen
my
Sophie
phone.
do it, we've seen Dan do it. Yeah, Ryan Van Doom doesn't have to take part in this race guys because he sits on 0 lap intermediate tyres. And he seems to be non-affected from the intermediate conditions.
JB will get DRS this time, will he? No, he won't. He
No.
just misses out again. Unlucky.
Struggling in sector 3.
That's unlucky.
I reckon this has turned out to be a very close race. Especially for Saturn.
JB now he needs to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. He's going to tail off this particular battle.
And Dan has just turned back.
Is he back in his car yet? No, he's not. And that means the lapped car, I think, is going to overtake him. It is. No
Lord
real...
JB now
Sorry.
closing up in this part of the lap. This is interesting. He loses it in sector 3, but he closes up to almost DRS range here. You can keep it calm in sector 3. He's got a good chance of catching Clarky Boy.
Dan Tan gets a DRS though on Razor Virus, so there might be a bit of something there.
Also, Mercedes of Rockin' Kid is possibly going to unlap himself. JB though doesn't lose any time to Clarky Boy, doesn't gain any time.
Does he get DRS?
Yes, he does.
Yes,
won't
he
get DRS.
just.
Yes, he does. Just. Lucky man is JB.
Dan is now really pushing hard to get third place from Razor.
JB makes a big mistake in sector 1. He's now 1.2 seconds behind. All that hard work undone in one corner. As Dan's hand, guys, he's on the move. Keep rising in for the DRS straight. As though we have beautiful sunshine here in Catalonia.
Do you think people will switch tyres near the end to go onto like the softs or something, or do you think it'll stay as we are?
Depends on what other people do. I think the top 2 will do it. I think they're in a locked battle. Tell you what, guys, Rockin' Kid might think about unlapping himself here. Soon enough.
He might. JB's got the gap down. Sorry, JB's got the gap down to 0.7 now, so he's closed that gap quite a bit down from what you said.
Clarky's losing time to Ryan Cut, so JB, if he wants to get P6 in this Grand Prix, needs to actually just get something done ASAP. As he loses time now here, I think he'll just get DRS though.
Oh, Razor ran slightly wide on the wrong right-hander.
Yeah, he gets it.
As he comes into the second sector now, I believe.
Guys, look how close Dan's hand is to that the back of the racing point.
Electra Dan has the fastest lap of the race.
JB though closing in on Clarky Boy. You can tell the confidence is flowing with JB now.
Dan Tan, we're out the back of Razor Virus as well. The gap's gone up down a bit to 0.4. I just think he doesn't look like he's got it, but maybe down this start line straight, Dan Tan can get past Razor Virus.
I think Dan Tant has got it. He's closed that gap to Razor Virus quite quickly.
Well,
5 tenths, I'd say it has to be about 3 tenths, but he's got a much better exit. So perhaps that'll help him in DRS, slipstream, he's going to absolutely blow past Razor Virus here, guys. Down to the first corner, Virus has to tuck underneath.
And now JB.
Johan's now catching up to David as well.
JB though, every lap closing in and Clarky Boy a little bit. Doesn't do too well at that last part of the lap though, which is his issue. 5 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Razor Virus not out of it for P3, but needs to stick with Dan Tan.
What do you think JB's doing wrong though in the last sector?
I just think it's a very tricky part of the lap, and he's getting caught out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Perhaps running over curbs too much, because he's not losing buckets of time. He's just losing a tenth here or there, and that's just helping Clarky Boy.
It might also just be the exits as well. Might not even be the curves. It might just be that Clarky's getting much better exits than JB.
These guys are so similar in pace. JB though out of the DRS detection point now, back in it again. He's on the verge here, guys. It seems a lot cleaner from JB. That was a lot better from JB there. Good move. He's going to have to keep the DRS once again. Where's the virus? They're going to lose ground on Dan's hand.
If JB can't get past, he still stays behind. As Electro
Well, no, we
Dance
wouldn't have
come
been
back
able to
in.
catch it. JB! JB, oh no! JB! Luckily, he's got such a gap between him and Collins the God, he'll be alright. But that's his pursuit over.
Electro Dan gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
So JB's away. Oh, T. Jonathan's made a mistake and take this route.
As you can see, Virus from slowing past Dantan he's now got Rocking Kid right on the back of him.
I did say a few laps ago that perhaps Rocking Kid was thinking about unlapping himself. Perhaps he's just enjoying the laps he's getting behind the racing point. But here comes Razor Virus now with DRS. I don't think we're able to catch Dantan here, but at least he's sticking within that 1 second time frame. You can just see the DRS now, how much it's helping that racing point.
Only 3 laps to go now.
JB will be furious with himself there, making that mistake. Certainly not what he would have wanted to do, but Virus is as close to Dantan as he's been since Dantan overtook him. So maybe now the roles are reversed between these two.
Yeah. Any drivers you've been impressed with today, or?
David or Laser Lord.
If you just want to know where the biggest gainers are, JB's been up 8. JB has been 8 positions, and Yarwin 5, and Dantan 7, and Ryan Dooms 8 as well. Just to give you an idea.
Ryan Van Doom won't be scoring any points today. Because he's technically not driving.
Oh yeah.
How do you mean he's not driving?
Well, he's on 0 lap intermediate tyres, and he's been out for more than 0 laps.
Well, on my screen he's
So
got mediums on and that have been on for 10 laps, so...
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's my glitch. Okay, I've just got a glitch on my screen. Don't mind me. Is he intense for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my game's just broken. Thanks, Codemasters.
Is there anyone for their driver who impressed them?
I'm
Golden Crimson
gonna
says...
go with JB. I know he made the spin, but I think JB's done
Yeah.
a good job overall.
I reckon Dan can.
It was good Monday night. Yeah. It was good in a different league. I
What about you,
commentate on.
mate?
It was good in a different league. Danton was on Monday night when I commentated on a different league he's in. So yeah, I'll go. I'll agree with James on that one. Go Danton.
Obviously, we can't say anything bad about King David, who's led essentially from start to finish here, really.
The gap's staying the same though at the top.
Which is why King David's doing such a good job. But here comes Razor Virus now. It's going to be close, guys. Whether he's going to do it, I don't think he will. Collins has got to come out the pit lane here. And Razor Virus is going to get as close as possible. Without doing anything. Look how close he is. The Dirty Air. Dirty Air's just pushing him away.
True. Yeah, every team's getting points today. It looks like.
That is correct.
Yeah. Golden Crimson just said that, and then he said Yarwin has choked. Yarwin choked this one, so.
I disagree.
Yarwin choke, he just put, so. Anyway.
What do you guys think about that with Yarm?
I think if Johan keeps driving where he is, he'll definitely get second really easily.
He's closing quite a bit on King David. Perhaps he's thinking, I want to have one go on him on the last lap. Perhaps he's pulling out all the stops in these last 2 laps to just have a go.
Yeah,
because it's gone from like 1.9 to 1. So
Yeah.
perhaps he was just letting King David have all the fun, and now this last lap, he's going to put whole hell to leather Like,
Yeah.
not with everything he's got.
Probably, but he's
I
only
mean-
got zero. He's got 1%. He's got 1% EOS. So
Yeah. Sorry, I'm glad to distract you here because Razor Virus is close to Dan Tand. Will he rip away that podium from the McLaren? The McLaren's going to have to brake as late as he can. He does brake as late as he can, but Razor Virus has got him. And the McLaren is going to have to wait for that second DRS straight. But that Razor Virus runs wide. That's going to allow Dan Tand to think, I've got to overtake him ASAP. Here comes Dan Tand. There's no room there, mate. We gotta keep our eyes on this one, guys, because this is without a podium. Will it be Dan Tand or will it be Virus? Take your picks now, boys.
Dantan.
I reckon
These next couple corners will be crucial in this battle. I'm gonna stick with Virus. I think Dan Tand might. Yeah, I think he's just lost a couple times there. Definitely now. Yeah.
yeah.
Just run
Yeah.
over the curb. He hasn't even deployed the DRS. I don't know if he's got a DRS failure. On the last few laps, but King David, if we take our attention to him, he's about to cross the line and win GP second place for the sister team Toro Rosso. Third will be Razor Virus, fourth Dan Tand. Close battling between those two, kept them in it all the way. Laser Lord, he'll come over for a solid fifth position, and then we have no battles around here really. Everyone's kind of just doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're lucky they are in this one. It's at the last corner in GP4. If you've not watched the stream back or not seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But the leader who was leading the race at the time, I think was it DB? No, it was JD Savo. That was it. JD Savo was leading, and he came out the last corner, did a weave, and then spun the car and hit the wall and crashed out. So, yeah.
Well, Electro Dan's on the to collect the P9, but P8 will be Lord JB. Good drive from him. 4 points for him. But Electro Dan, he'll be feeling the pain. What a difficult race for the Renault driver. Had to be Ryan Van Doom, guys. What a race!
Absolutely mental, especially with all the heartbreaks and upsets that have happened during this race. It's been absolutely amazing to watch.
Will Ryan Van Doom catch Electro Dan here on penalties? I think Ryan Van Doom hasn't got any. Find out. No. But there we go, guys. That was GP2. You guys been in more often? Does that rank as the best of the season?
One of the best. Yes, I'll say that's one of the best this year.
What the result is we see the guys on their podium right now. King David will take 25 points going into next week at the Monaco Grand Prix. Champagne everywhere then. Good race from King David, right guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, great ride. Especially staying first for most of it.
Anyway, do you want me to run down the finishing results?
Yep, you can do that.
Beautiful. We have King David winning the race, Yarm second, Virus third, those are your podium finishes. Dan Tad, Laser Lord, Ryan Cut, Clarky Boy, Lord JB, Electro Dan, Ryan Van Doom finish off your point scoring positions. Rocking Kid, Colours to God, T. Jonas are your other finishes outside the top 10, but your DNF as well. Sophie, Hesh, Leroy, Crumpets.
Just to say, top 9 did not get penalties all race.
Electro Dan definitely got a drive through, which he didn't serve.
Sorry, top 8.
Top
Sorry, top 8,
Okay.
which is really good for them. We'll
There you
have
go, guys.
the podium chat interviews if you want.
If we can get anyone in.
Yeah,
Uh,
hopefully we can.
absolutely.
I'll ask the one generic question at the end, but yeah. But other than that, see if we can get them in.
I'm trying David, if possible.
So, see if we can get them in.
I've invited King David.
Alright.
Who else was it? It was Virus. It was Yarum.
Yep, Virus
Yeah.
and Yarum. Yarum. Hopefully,
Yeah,
one
I'm
of them
been
joins.
set right. And Virus.
Let's have a look and see if any of them join. Cool. One of them should join. At least one.
I don't. So
Maybe.
King David doesn't have a mic. He broke it. So we won't be being joined by King David. The other two will wait a few more minutes. We'll say Virus has joined us. There we go.
Hello.
Virus on the podium.
Thank you, thank you.
First of all, how was the transition from wet to dry there?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm really trash at wet races, so it was kinda hard at the start. But when I got to written, it was...
You turned it around though, easily.
Yeah, I got a error in my parties, sorry. Yeah, I don't have words to be honest, because I usually race with the Dantan on my Norwegian rig, and he usually beats me there, so I'm quite happy to beat in this race.
You did it at the last second, though, didn't you? You guys are
Yes.
racing for the last few laps there. Really good job. Was there a moment of doubt in those last 5 laps you weren't going to get the podium?
Not really, because I always had less than 1 second with the gap, so it was never a doubt, because I could save ERS the whole last laps.
Okay, last question I'm going to ask you before I we're going to Monaco next week. The jewel in the crown. Can you get here again?
That's gonna be quite hard. I need to practice a lot, because I haven't practiced yet.
And are you looking forward to Monaco?
Yeah, I think it's a fun track.
Okay, one ask. P3 finisher.
No, I'm just gonna say well done.
Thank you.
Really.
How stressful was it fighting with Virus? No, not with Virus, with Dan, and then finally getting him on the last lap? How did you feel after that?
I got a bit of pressure before the last lap started, but when I passed him on the straight, I got a bit confident, because I knew he would struggle to keep up.
Fair enough.
Well, is that the podium news done? So this is where we end GP2. And once again, congratulations to the Virus. We'll see you next week in GP2. But from us three here, I think, you know, we said it managed to win the best of the season. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. But until next week, I've been Alex. I've had the two Jameses with me. We've had a very fun time, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Goodbye.
Monaco next.